Hey guys, welcome back to Fruitopia in Midwinter. This is going to be part 2 of our return from Southeast Asia. And as you saw in part 1, it's pretty miserable. And well, today, this is the next day, it's even colder, guys, because we've got wind. We've got gale force winds today to add to the beauty of midwinter. So let's go out there where it's almost 20 degrees colder than it is in the house. You wouldn't think that though, guys, would you? If I didn't tell you, because of the tropical look, right? Yeah, it's about 10 Celsius right now. So let's start with Plumeria. I didn't water this at all in the last month. At all, not a drop. And I didn't even water it for the month before the last month. So this hasn't had any water given to it since May. Wow, that's almost 2 months without a drop of water. And I don't know what these signs are here. I don't know if that's cold. If that's cold damage or some kind of deficiency or dryness. What do you guys think that is? I'm not sure. I've never seen that before because I'm new to Plumeria or Frangipani. The new leaves don't seem to be affected so much, these green ones. But the old leaves are, right? And like I said, the soil is bone dry. Now these plants, just like papaya, don't like water in winter. But they also don't want to be bone dry. Let's see. There seems to be a little moisture, just the tiniest amount of moisture deep down, like 3-4 inches down. On the surface it's bone dry. So I don't know if I should water it. Take a risk and rot the roots. Oh man, these are really fussy plants. You don't know what to do, water or not water. The deeper I go, the more moist it's getting. When I say moist, I don't mean wet. Like I said, the faintest of moist. So I really don't know what to do with this. It's perky, as you can see from the leaves, right? Nothing's drooping. That's a good sign. And it's got a new tip here coming for where are we? For spring, that one there. It's waiting for 20 Celsius. As soon as it gets to 20 Celsius, that's going to open. And we're not going to get 20 until September. Okay, so that's the beginning of this video. The Frangipani, which is freaking me out. I don't know what that all means. Anyway, so let's move on and get the show on the road. All these potted plants need watering. Not only the Plumeria, but these bananas here. And this palm, right? These are gingers, ornamental gingers. You can see it's gone yellow there. Potted bananas. And the lilies. No water, guys. No water, not a drop of water in these pots. Right? So, yeah, no surprise. So, let's get going. Yeah, I'm dressed like a panda bear. Sure am. And as you can see, there's a lot of mess here from the wind. See all the leaves that have blown for the last month under the pergola. And of course, for many of you, this is nothing, right? It's just normal. I'm a neatnik, guys. Neatnik. When a neatnik sees this, he gets what's the word? uncomfortable. It's not very pretty. But in any case, it's winter, and that's to be expected. So, I can see here the Michaelia has lost a lot of leaves. Wow. The Michaelia alba. Just like that one. This one hasn't lost as many. And you can see them there on the ground. One plant that does thrive in this cold are these lilies here. Look how healthy they are. They love the cold. This particular peace lily, I think it's called. The peace lily loves cold, wet, miserable conditions. It thrives. But not Babako. Babako, although it's cold tolerant, prefers it a little warmer. Okay, so let's have a look in here first, in the banana circle, where the birds have, see what the birds have done? And again, these are minor things, just like I reported in the front yard. Tropical ginger in a pot, right? That's doing okay-ish. Papaya, unprotected papaya, is toast. The one I put in the pot, right? This is the yellow. Remember the 4 yellow papayas that I experimented with? Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Nah, see? And I never watered this at all, except the day that I repotted it, when I put it into the pot 2 months ago. Once, one watering, and it's freaking soggy wet. Soggy, not by me, but by the rain. It's rain, guys. It rains here in winter almost every day. And I had it underneath these bananas, directly underneath this leaf, and it's still got soggy. The young canistels I put here in summer, 5-6 months ago, they're still doing fine. These are seedlings, which I had about a year ago, a year and a half ago, and they died back, right, in pots. And then they came back to life. Go figure. And not only that, weirdly enough, it seems to be getting new growth. These are completely unprotected, other than the banana circle, right, with all the banana leaves all around. That's the only protection. So yeah, two canistel seedlings are doing just fine, but not the papaya. Not fine at all. It's pretty dead. The other thing I have in here are 2 Thai mangoes, which I picked up in May. I went to a local hardware store to buy some stakes for the frost cloth, and I thought, wow, what's he doing selling mangoes in a hardware store? It was a local store here in my neighborhood, and he said, you know what, I can't sell these. I wasn't able to sell them all summer, so I'll mark them down for you. So he gave them to me for like 40 bucks. So I got one here, and look at it, unprotected. It's doing fine. King Thai, right? It's doing absolutely fine in its little pot. There's hardly any soil in there, guys. It's a little pot, baby little pot, and I never watered it since I bought it. I've had it for almost 2 months, and it's been sitting there without a drop of water by me. And as you can see, the banana leaves again are protecting it from the heavy rain. So it's only getting a dappling of water. And here's the other one. Hang on, let me get it here without stepping on the canistel. And these are all surrounded by these, what do you call them? Fake ginger or fake turmeric? Fake, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's fake turmeric. Anyway, so they're really protecting these little gingers down here, that one, and this Thai night mango. right? In its little bag. It's got a little bag. It's bone dry. Bone dry, but it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Right? Well, goodish. Not perfect. And there seems to be some growth coming there for spring. Those two points. All right. So that's what's going on there. Not much else to show you in here except a lot of bananas. Oh, there's a bunch there, a small bunch that looks like it's turning yellow. Yeah, those ones. So it looks like they're almost ready. And you can see the wind. Cold. This is razor sharp cold wind. Not just wind. Hi. Hi guys. Hi from the Melbourne winter tropics. Ha ha ha. I think there was another rack of bananas here somewhere. I don't remember. I think there were two. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're ready. Ah, let's get in there. Darn it. They are ready. So even though it's freezing, guys, the naysayers can be as negative as they want. We're still getting bananas ripening in winter. Of course, these should have been picked a lot sooner. I wasn't home. So that's my fault, not the weather. Yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3. Three spoiled fingers on that little baby rack. That's a tiny rack. This one will be next. That's a tiny rack too. But better than nothing, right? You take what you can in the cold and in the heart of winter. As I said in the previous video, I've got about 10 banana bunches in winter right now, today. Alright, so let's get moving. That's pretty much all there is from over there. The curry is sooking a little. That's not protected at all. It's in a pot. Still have this issue here with a crack, with the fig roots lifting up the crack next to the pergola. So that's something I've got to deal with in spring. Bit of a mess there by the birds, emptying the straw. Right? Mess. Messy. I don't like seeing mess like that. A lot of possum crap because they're crawling from the house over to the bungalow, and they're chewing all the Wirtz avocado leaves. Look at that, massacre. What a massacre. This happens every winter, by the way. So they're chewing through all the leaves. Look at this one. All these are gone. That branch, this branch, that branch over there. 20 branches. They've stripped all the leaves. Let me get close for you. Not a fun sight to witness. I haven't touched this avocado. They're chewing the avocado soon. A bloody mess. A bloody mess. Look. Disaster. Absolute disaster. But the good news is they grow back in spring. They don't touch these lower old leaves. They only get the new leaves. So-called new leaves up there. Only those ones at the top. Alright. So, again, who waters the garden whilst I'm away? Look, there's a little swimming pool here. This was empty a month ago when we left. Right? This is just a little collection of water. There you go. That's my indicator of how much rain we got in the last month. Right there. I don't need to ask anyone. I can see with my own eyes how much water we got. So these are the 3 large leaf jaboticabas, which can take the cold no problem. They're very, very cold hardy, just like the coffee. This is coffee, unprotected. I've had it for 10 years in this position. Never covered it, never protected it. And even though we got down to minus 1.7, all the young leaves were not burnt. They weren't scorched by the frost. We got about 5 mornings of frost here in Melbourne. Maybe more than 5, I don't know. A week or 2 ago, right? Late June, early July. There is some cold damage, but not throughout. Throughout, it looks pretty healthy. All right. I haven't done any pruning. This fig needs to be pruned. This is the one I gave some goodbye juice to, but it still seems to be hanging in there. It's only been a month, so maybe it needs another month. There's no sign yet of let's see. Yeah, no, it's still green, even after all the juice I gave it. Looks pretty healthy. I don't know how long it's going to take for the juice to take hold. Black Sapote seedling, doing okay. This is a very cold area, by the way, where I'm standing, because of the path. What do you call it? The tunnel. Yeah, there's a tunnel there of wind that blows continuously all year through there and hits this prickly pear and black sapote. This tunnel here behind the bungalow, and back here we have the white jabuticaba. Ouch! Damn, I stepped on a thorn. What was that? What thorn was that? Ah. Oh, wow. Damn, I stepped on that. See that? That went right through my shoe into my foot. These thorns here. That's one of the branches from this plum tree, right? Yeah, that I pruned. So the white jabuticaba, the Oriana, is doing okay, right? It's doing fine. So here we got the there's a big weed here. Weed. These are edible weeds. Starvation food, right? Dandelion. This is the... Look how loaded it is. The Ortega white sapote tree. And I lost all the fruit from this back in May and June because I didn't see them. They were pretty small, like the Subel. These are very small fruits. This is more of a pollinating white sapote more than a eating variety. It's always so loaded, man. Look at all these flowers. It's the most what do you call it? Blooming, the most blooming of all my white sapotes. Yeah, okay, so let's move on. I've only had one quick look back here before filming this, so there might be some surprises for me, like a dead rat here or there. The lemons here are sort of ready. This one's ready to snap, this branch. Well, what can I do, guys? What can I do? How many lemons can we eat? Right? Especially now in winter. Especially now that we're away. Especially. Yeah, these are nice lemons. That's a Lisbon. That's the Tangelo tree, which took a year off. Wow, it only gave me 1 fruit. And last year it gave me 300. This takes off every second year. Oh, there's another one on the ground over there. Oh, there's 3. 4. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, 5. Okay, so it gave me maybe 5 fruit. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, not much. A very, very small crop. Maybe 10. I don't know. Okay, so let's go back where we came from. Oh, it's cold. It's the wind that makes it colder than what it actually is. So even though it's 10, 11, it feels like 5. That's my lime tree, which I've had for about 15 years. The Tahiti lime. That's going to start dropping all its limes in the next month. July, August is the time it drops all its limes. And guys, we can't eat all these limes. We only need about 30 or 40, but it's got 100. Right? Look, it's loaded. Every year it's loaded. They're still, most of them are still green. But in the next couple of weeks, they're going to start dropping, as they already have. Right? This is the macadamia. These will be ready. Start falling in August at the end of winter. Right? The macadamias. They hang on there. They hang in there all winter. Look at all the mulch from the loquat tree, which is above me. There's some more macadamias there. And speaking of loquat, these all started flowering a month ago in June, and the flowers are smelling really nice. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, like perfume. Damn, that's nice. Really, really nice. Looks like it's going to be a bumper crop. Last year was a semi crop, but it's going to be a full crop this year. This is the seedling I planted 6 years ago, and that's the original loquat from 30 years ago. Yeah, which I did not plant. Okay, here we have some oranges. As you can see, massive orange drop whilst we were gone. This is the winter variety orange, and we always miss out on these because we're not home. So that's a real bummer. These this is the navel, George Washington navel, I'm not sure what it's called, something like that. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's about 40 of them on the ground, and somebody is enjoying them, and I don't know who that is, but that's not important. And these are the first limes that are dropping as well. So that's that time of the year, guys. Citrus. Winter is citrus abundance. They're the ruby red grapefruits, which will also start dropping in August. I can see some that are almost ripe. So yeah, welcome to citrus abundance. I'm gonna be picking as many as I can because most of these are ready. Not all of them, but most of them are. And there's someone been in here breaking branches. I'm guessing it's a possum, of course. Who else? Okay. It's gonna rain for the next 7 days continuously. 7 days of rain, guys. A lot of water. I don't need to be watering anything. Here I see a bit of a droop, a bit of a flop from the black sapote. This is the grafted Bernica. It's drooping a little. Should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. It's just freaking out from the cold. It was a very cold winter, guys. Very cold. And there's the main lemon tree, which is 30 years old. And that branch is definitely gonna snap. This one here. Definitely gonna snap. With 100, or maybe not 100, but at least 50. At least 50 lemons coming down with it. Yeah. A lot of lemons. It is what it is, and that's the orange tree over there again. It is what it is, guys. Not much I can do about that. Longan, that's the chompu. They seem to be fine. Longan and lychee seem to be fine with our winter. As a matter of fact, I see a lot of new growth coming. Wow. Hang on. Yeah, a lot of new growth all along. So instead of going backwards, Longan goes forwards in winter. Hang on. It goes forward. I never protect or cover Longan. The only lychee that needs protection are those very tropical ones. Those ones don't make it here in Melbourne. They need super duper cold protection. But the standard lychee is fine. And all the Longans are fine too. See all those little tits or nipples, whatever you want to call them? Look at them all. See all that? And we had -1 Celsius last week. Wow. Okay, so, and these are the Grand Nain bananas, which I've shown you numerous times. And there's a bunch, the first ever bunch that we got there back in April. I might pull that down. I don't think those are gonna grow big enough to eat. So that's only a burden. Might pull it down. There's another rack up there from the blue Java. Hang on, where is it? I missed it. It's somewhere up there. There it is. Hiding up there. See that? That's also a dud. I might pull that one down too. Sometimes you get duds, guys. It's not always perfect. There's another grafted black sapote. This is the, you can hear me sniffling because of the cold. Right? This is the Mar. That one seems to be doing just a teeny weeny little bit better than the Bernica. Neither are protected. Persimmon here has dropped all its leaves. Can't wait to try this one. That's a tropical persimmon, the flat seedless. Okay, what's going on with my Malay jackfruit, which I covered a month ago at the very end of May. It was starting to get a little cold damage. Let's see, mid-July, how it's faring. Maybe I'll go from the top. Hang on, let me pause this. Okay, so I took this off. There it is. Yep, it was starting to go yellow in May, at the end of May, if you remember. And I see one yellow leaf down at the bottom. That one down there. That was already yellow in May. And another one starting to go yellow down there. What's that there? Is that new growth? No way. Hang on, what's that? New growth that got set back. Nah, not a good time for new growth. I think you better stay tucked under in bed, guy. Not a good time to be waking up. So see you in August, September. Let me recover that. All right. This is all the mulch from the ice cream bean tree that collapsed back in February. There's all these leaves here are leaves from the ice cream bean tree. Wow, looks like they're gonna do their job for the next year, which will be great, right? Because it's a nitrogen fixer. This is a seedling cherry moya. The Kanbangan starfruit, which has gone into shock mode. See how all the leaves are drooping? From being perky, they're like this. In only a matter of 1 month. In 1 month, it went from perky to sooky. But at the same time as that turnaround happened, I'm also seeing this. Have a look. A lot of new growth. New growth? In July? That's weird. But it's stunted. New growth. It's like the tree's going backwards and forwards at the same time. So I don't know if you can do both. Yeah, the new growth is stunted. It's sort of like a handbrake was put on. All right, the green sapote, needless to say, that doesn't mind the cold at all. It's in the same category as loquat. A lot of bananas here, sugarcane, bringing a stop to the wind, like a windbreak. That's the main reason I have all that there. I'm surprised to see the Okinawa spinach hasn't been destroyed yet by the snails like it was last July. Maybe they're waiting for warmer temperature in August. It's all intact. This is a tropical spinach, very delicious. Okay, this is the little jabuticaba I put here in autumn. That's the red hybrid, and in there is the monkey jack, if I remember correctly. The monkey jack, guys. Yeah. And here is a sapodia, one of two. One here and one there. So I'm not going to take a look at the monkey jack or the lacucha because it wasn't looking too good a month ago, and I don't think it's going to be looking any good still. And these are the two bananas I'm going to have to deal with. Look at this one, how it's curving over. Hang on, let me get back there. Look at that. See how it's once the collapse, it's been held by that bungee cord. Just for those tiny little bananas there, those ones. They're pretty small, just like those ones are. Right? This is the Grand Nain. I don't know, maybe I'll leave those. Maybe I'll leave them, but they're tiny. It's really not worth holding on to small fingers like that. But because there's no threat, this is a semi-dwarf. Because there's no threat of this collapsing and causing damage, I'll leave it. But this one up here, that's hanging right over this, over the lacucha, and that can cause damage and potentially fall onto the neighbor's side. So that's pretty high up. And not only that, the bungee cords can only take so much, right? All right, this is the dwarf macadamia. It's still growing nicely, very cold tolerant. So grow macadamia, guys, to your heart's content here in Melbourne. Macadamia, carob, and all the other nuts. Okay, this is the Kwaimuk. Of course, it's set back from the cold. I didn't cover it. I was a little optimistic. So that's gone on pause. All the new growth that was coming in autumn has been halted, right? So what's going to happen with this now is it's going to sook and cry for the next 3 to 4 months. It's going to be in a funk until November. Yeah, I can sort of see something trying to happen along there. Something trying to happen, but it's got no chance to do anything. This needs to be covered to actually get business done, to get anything done. It's trying to grow little hair sized growth, but nah, no chance. I'm freezing. That's got no chance. Okay, Rollinia. Well, the Rollinia wasn't looking the best a month ago, so I doubt it's looking any better now in July. Yeah. Has it got its fruit still hanging on? Oh boy. Let's see. It's okay-ish. It's okay-ish. Yeah, not the best, but better than not covering it, right? I'm looking for the fruit. It's got a new growth here. Look at that. Hang on. Look at that. That little tip there. That's all new. Wow. I mean, not new in July. That looks like a new tip that came in May or early June and hanging in there. Instead of burning away, it's healthy. Now, where is my fruit? It's underneath. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's still hanging in there. So the Rollinia fruit is still hanging in. Let me zoom in. See if you guys can see it. There it is. See it there? Between those two leaves, that's the fruit. All right, good news. So we might get something out of that. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's the Rollinia, which is 5 years old. And here's another bunch of bananas, which are turning yellow. Oh gosh. That's a very decent sized rack. Probably the best rack I have in the whole garden. And that's also leaning. But this one has got a support. Leaning but supported. The other one that's leaning is not supported. It's only got a bungee cord. Oh, guys. Alright. Now the Sapodilla. Again, just like the Sapodilla in the front yard, it should be doing fine. I really don't want to go in there. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that that's doing fine. But, you know, curiosity killed the cat. We have to look, right? We have to look. Let's take a look. All right. So I uncovered the whole thing from the top. A lot of it is sitting on the damn tree. That's not a good job, George. Not a good job at all. Not good. See how it's just sitting on it? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix all that up. Oh, wow, look at that. That new growth hasn't been touched by cold. That's right at the top though, touching the frost cloth. Ooh, look at all these tips. Well, it's nice and warm in here. Ah, yeah. Looks like none of the new growth has been damaged yet. Very slight. Very, very minor. Okay, let's cover this again. So I'm guessing the other Sapodilla over there has the same result. Okay, that's covered again. This unknowner has suffered the most out of all the unknowners I have. Wow, has it ever? Look at that. This was meant to be a red llama, but it was mistakenly labeled by dailies. It's not that at all. But whatever it is, it doesn't like the cold at all. It didn't get any cold protection. So hopefully it'll come through. Evidently it needed to be covered. See, this is what unknowners look like if they're not covered. The sensitive ones like sugar apple. Yeah, this is typical of cold damage on the unknowner. But hopefully all these bananas here and this fence and this greenhouse will give it some relief. And as you can see, the weeds are starting to come. The winter weeds. Hello. They weren't there back in May. This is all June weeding that's arrived for me to do. Where are we up to? 39 minutes? Geez, I've only just started. All right, let's get moving quickly. The this guy's completely out of control. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. This is the Rocotto chili pepper. Oh my gosh, it's taken over the whole tomato patch, which I haven't pulled out yet. These are all gone. This is what happens to tomatoes in Melbourne in winter. Yeah. So yeah, this is a beast. I have to prune this real hard. Look at this, man. Look how much it likes winter. A chili pepper that thrives in the cold. Go figure. The same with this kaffir lime. Wow. And do you know how much these kaffir limes cost? At the organic fruit store, they're about 75 cents each. Yeah. All right, there's not much to show here other than the Angela mulberry is waking up. Right, it's waking up. Just like the Hicks Fancy in the front is. Looks like that mandarin took the year off. Wow, it's never done that before. A whole year off. That's my oldest mandarin, which is 30 years old. Another rack of bananas there, which is turning yellow. Yellowish. Yeah. All right. Let's get moving. The new ice cream bean that I planted in, was it April? I think it was April. Sorry, that's not it. This is the ice cream bean here. This is the white Shatut mulberry, which I also planted in April. 2 trees, right? Next to each other. And the new growth is sort of sulking on the ice cream bean, but it'll be fine, guys. This is like a true champion of a tree, as is the mulberry. This little guy here, I don't know what he's gonna do, if he's ever gonna grow or just remain stunted. This is the Max Golden White Sapote, which just lost its label. It just broke. So now I have to go by memory on what this is, because the label's gonna go to the garbage. Yep. Well, I can always check back on the video, right? The turmeric is gone. Turmeric, cold damage, winter. More lemons. Lemons are, as you can see, tough here. Or citrus. Pepino coming back with a vengeance. Very healthy and perky. That's the pepino that died from that heat wave we had in March, early March. But it comes back, guys. So don't be afraid of pepino getting died back. It doesn't mean anything. This is another starfruit seedling. It was originally an Arkan, but it died back to the rootstock. So I don't know what rootstock that is, but it's a rootstock. Looks like we've lost this yellow jabuticaba, but this yellow jabuticaba here is doing fine. Right? Fine-ish, with some cold damage. It's going to take many years for that guy to grow. There's another canistel seedling. Canistel seedlings seem to be tough. Yeah, my advice would be to put them straight in the ground and not muck around with pots. I've got 4 of them in the ground. Actually, I've got 6. 6 of them in the ground, they're doing fine. Canistel. I've got another one back there somewhere, but that ginger's in the way. Achacha. There's an achacha back there. Hang on. There it is there. That stick. See that stick? That's an achacha there with 4 leaves on it. Now, in here I've got a backup Rollinia, which wasn't doing well. I covered it very late. In there I've got a golden soursop, which also wasn't doing well. And here I've got another canistel seedling, which was doing okay-ish. And in there I've got the Key West Mamey Sapote, which was looking dead when I covered it. So I don't know how these are doing, guys. I don't know how they're doing. I can't see how they're doing. This is the Tahiti grafted black sapote, which is doing fine. Again, black sapote is doing fine in Melbourne with cold, even with -1 Celsius. Now, if you get -3, everything changes. Then it gets really cold, right? The possums have been a pain in the butt here too. See all the leaves they ate there? And look, not fun. Let's check the temperature at 2 in the afternoon. Mid-afternoon. What do we got here, guys? It's, like I said, 11.5. So it's 52 Celsius. 52 Fahrenheit. Yeah. 11 Celsius. And I'm loving it. Not. Oh, this is doing fine. That's the allspice. Wow, so happy. Wow, no protection, but he's getting a lot of protection from the side here, from the monstera and the bougainvillea. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, so should we look inside these covers or wait till August? I really don't want to uncover them, so I think we'll pass. We'll pass on that. Although this needs better reinforcement, it's blowing. Yeah. Okay. The cherry moya. A lot of cherry moyas. Bumper crop this year, at least 40 of them. Also on pause because of winter. Winter is pause, time to pause. Pause and reflect. Yeah, pause and reflect, guys. There's a lot. These will start growing again in September when the temperatures get to 20. They need 20 Celsius to grow, not 10, not 11, not 12, 20. That's why, again, in the subtropics, you see the fruit is growing in winter because it's 20 there, 21, 22, 23, all winter. Nothing stops there. It just keeps going. And those 3 months or 4 months is where you get that extra growth that we miss out on here in winter. Okay, this is the Thai night starfruit tree, which is 10 years old. And it's sulking as well, of course. Big sulk. But it survives every year. It makes it. And it doesn't do anything but come and go without any fruit. Oh, check out this family of snails on my calamansi. Calamondon. Ah, there's one here that I didn't pick, which is ready. Okay. These need to be picked. See how they've already sucked on that? Where are they? These guys here. They're sleeping now. Sleeping till tonight. They're gonna go back onto this and continue sucking the life out of it. This is Calamondon, Calamansi. There's another one that's rotted. Yeah, you're meant to pick these, otherwise they spoil. Yeah, the Filipinos love this fruit. It's like a kumquat. Okay, there's another longan, the chompu. It's doing fine. It's got a little cold damage, but it comes out of it, guys. The Pinkerton avocado with its damaged leaves from not the cold. This is heat damage, not cold damage. Remember those 3 days we had at the beginning of March that were 37, 38 Celsius? Yeah, that's what did it here. But look what it's done in the heart of winter. The heart of winter, with -1, it decided to grow a flush. Interesting, huh? So I think avocado doesn't mind the cold at all. But those damn possums. Guys, it's possums, it's cold. There's just too many obstacles. This is the gift I got from Dailies. The black sapote. It's loving it. It's loving the cold. It's loving everything. Right? All right, and there's those grapefruits again. All right, let's move on. Orange tree. This is the one that got attacked by the aphids in summer. So I got to pick all these before Christmas. Otherwise they get attacked by aphids. Did I say aphids? Sorry, I meant fruit fly. Jeez. So we've got two longans here. This is the oldest one I've had for 5 years. Right? And the other one over there, which is 3 years. Yep, that one there. They're pretty bushy now. Just gotta wait for the trunks to grow. They're still too skinny. Very skinny trunks. They can barely support themselves. The tangella needs to be trimmed. See how it's going wild up there? So that needs to be trimmed and thinned out. It's very bushy in there. Not good. Should have got a dwarf. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. A dwarf citrus, not a full-size citrus. Big mistake. Look at the size of that. Okay. Oh, and whilst we're here, I forgot to show you the Thai guava. Wow, I can't believe that it survived the cold. This time last year, it was toast. It lost every leaf because I had it in a pot. In an exposed area. No protection. And look what I did this winter. I put all these pots, these lilies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 potted lilies surrounding the Thai guava. And it's made such a huge difference. And of course I have it in the ground now. It's no longer growing in a pot. And looky. Instead of dying back, it's living forwards. So that's fantastic news. Oh, I better get rid of these snails. I forgot. Where are those little critters? Oh, there they are. Okay, you three. 1, 2, 3. They look like they're freshly hatched. Okay, put them under the cherry moya tree. They can go and munch there. Any more? No, I think that was it. Yeah. It's a lot of work, guys. I can't sit here going through every leaf of every tree for snails. I've got better things to do when it's 11 Celsius. Right? A lot more better things to do. This is the other guava. This is the Pakistani or Indian one. I forgot its name. I lost the label. Ahmedabad or Ahmedab or something like that. This is meant to be the tastiest guava of all. There's a little bit of cold damage here at the top. Right? But yeah, this one's exposed to the cold. I didn't protect it. But it is in the ground. It was in a pot for the last 2 years. So hopefully it'll come through fine. That's the sandpaper fig. Of course, that's doing fine. This is where we started. Okay. The Grumi Chama seedlings are doing fine. Right? They're doing fine. Wow, even the very last ones are fine. Interesting. Okay, so we've got another large leaf Jabuticaba here, which is getting new growth. Jabuticaba, man. Wow, what a great friend. Great friend, but they're slow. This one needs to go in the ground. It's still in the pot. It's the giant. So I've got one giant in the ground already over there. I've got 2 large leaf and 1 giant. And this giant here is still in the pot. This is the Guy Sam Wampy. It's got all this new flush. This new flush came over June. So that's really surprising to see this guy thrive in the cold. And speaking about thriving in the cold, the Subel White Sapote. Whoa, what is going on? What? That's over 4 meters tall. And it's got thousands of flower buds. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Let's go around this way. Yeah, we're gonna go through here. The jujubes are sleeping. Okay. Yeah. This is the Subel white sapote, one of my favorite white sapotes, together with the Hawaiian Supreme. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, there's that Wampy. Look at that. This is grafted. It loves the cold, evidently, because all this came during the cold. All this. Right? So yeah, Wampy is like citrus. Extremely cold tolerant. Now in here I've got two pitanga tubas. 1 and 2. Because you need 2. And they're doing fine too. No problem with the cold. This one and that one. Here, I've got a cinnamon in the pot. Wow, look at all the weeds that have come. Holy moly. Oh, man. Well, that's not the cinnamon. That's a seedling avocado where these weeds are growing. But in any case, this is the cinnamon. It's doing fine with the cold. I left it under the Subel. Oh, we lost the bungee cord. Bungee cord snapped. Yeah, this is the... Which one is this? This is not the true cinnamon. This is the cassia. Yeah, this is the cassia. The true cinnamon, the one with the beautiful golden leaves, doesn't survive in Melbourne. I tried it and it died the first winter. Whereas this one, look at that. No cold damage at all. But it's still early. Remember, it ain't over till it's over. And over is usually the end of August. The end of August is the final test. Okay. So we have another month and a half to 2 months before we know who made it and who didn't. In other words, September. All right, so why did this snap? Come on. All right. Oh, it was one of the old cords. Yeah, it was one of the old ones. Yeah, well. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big tree now. The problem I got with this Subel is there's 2 trunks, and I always didn't like that from the beginning, but I didn't know which one to cut and which one to leave behind. Maybe I should cut this side and leave this one, right? Yeah, because this side here is covering the green sapote, right? The green sapote. It's hanging onto the green sapote, or leaning on it, which is doing really well, by the way. Yeah, so this is the pomelo. We've got a big fatty there that's fallen. I picked 5 of them yesterday. What else? What else is going on in here? The dragon fruit. Yeah. Wow, that's a big one. Whoa, that's a whopper. Dragon fruit cuttings from trimming. Okay, let's grab this. Oh, there's another longan. 3 kohala longans. Bougainvillea that needs to be trimmed, otherwise it'll poke me in the eye. There's the cherry moya again. Cold damage on the red Dakar pups, banana pups. The white, the ice cream bean seedlings. These ones haven't been affected by the cold, but other ones over there which are more exposed have. This is getting protected by the pomelo. Excuse me, can I get through? Thanks. The lychee, the Bosworth, was affected by the cold as early as May. This is May damage, from May. So I don't know if these leaves will come good in spring. Not sure. It's a real pity. I should have covered this. Again, shoulda, coulda, woulda. covered it so that these new leaves would have survived rather than curled up. Yeah, so there's more ice cream bean seedlings. This is a bit of a surprise. That's the wax jambu that I left in the pot. That seems to be doing okay-ish, although I see something not good there. Yeah, it's sort of the wind. Okay, yeah, it's got a bit of, yeah, it's got damage, cold damage here on the new growth, basically. But it looks like it might pull through. Might. Guys, we need another month and a half to determine what makes it and what doesn't. July is still early. And this is a big surprise, the lucuma. The lucuma not only has pulled through the first half of winter, it's actually looking pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah. I just hope I did the right thing by not giving it any protection. Right? Oh, we've got pink guavas coming down. The first Hawaiian guavas. Oh, there's another one there on the pot. And there's some more there. Someone is, I think the bats have arrived. The bats start pecking on these in July when they start blushing, you know, early blush. These are very sour at this stage. These don't get sweet until the end of August or September. That's when we eat them. But between today and September, which is 6 weeks away, over half the fruit will be knocked off by the bats. This is what the bats do. I'll show you what the bats do. Let me show you. There, that's what they do. Just testing. We're going to test your pink guavas from July until they get sweet. And then when they're sweet, there won't be any left. That's what happens with the bats. Yep. If it's not the cold, it's the frickin' possums or the bats. Yeah, guys. So it adds a lot of pressure, a lot of work, that more than should be, more than could be, more than there should be, yeah. Right? Like this one will be next. See how it's got a blush? Blush means I'm gonna try and see if that's nice. There's another one, blush. See that blush? But it's not ready, guys. It's sour. These are sour. He's already tried to bite that one. See that triangle? That triangle is a bat bite. And there's another one in there with a blush. That one. That's next. So that's a darn nuisance every winter. Yeah, can you grow guavas in Melbourne? Tropical guavas. Yeah, you sure can, but it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there, guys, with can you? Of course you can. Okay, this is another orange tree which is fully loaded. When we got back from Asia, there were 10 of them on the ground. Today, another one has fallen. The Kathir limes. The Malabar chestnut or the Saba nut is doing okay-ish, but I see a lot of yellow veins here at the top. Yellow veins. But underneath it's all green. See, that's the color it should be. Not that. See the difference between the two leaves? Green and yellow. Cold. Brrr. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there, buddy. Sorry I didn't protect you or cover you. Hang in there. Take that one off. Yep. See? Hang in there, buddy. Alright, what else? What else? The sweet potatoes. These two I didn't check. I'm sure there's some sweet potatoes in there which I didn't unearth. And these are the ice cream beans that did get some cold damage, naturally. The seedlings, which will be available in spring. Right, see the damage? And this is the new, it depends which way it's facing. That's the black Pakistani mulberry, which is waking up. Right? This will be setting fruit in August. There's two varieties on this, the rootstock and the graft. So I'm waiting to taste both before I cut one away. The choco, I'm going to be ripping that out in August because it's too much of a problem with my neighbor's apple tree. It's a losing battle. I've got to trim this apple tree, my apple tree. Some more dead sweet potato plants, grafted apple, multi-grafted, from the fruit salad company, or whatever their name is, I forgot. The Hass, yeah, they've chomped a little bit on the Hass as well, at the tips up there, see those? Just a little bit, not as much as the other avocado trees. And taking bites. Yeah guys, it's not much fun when the wildlife goes wild. Duh, hence wild, right? Alright, let's go and check out the other two guavas which are new. The, what's it called? That one there. That one in there. That Vu gave me as a gift. Okay, it's doing fine. Still green here at the top, but red there. See, red means cold damage. But it'll survive. It'll make it through. Right? That's the purple or red? What is it? I forgot. It's the ruby red guava. And then this is the Thai guava, which I think is mislabeled. That's doing really well. And of course that orange tree beast. The beast. That one. Oranges for forever. And I still have to prune it in the middle there. Remove all that up there. Work. And I'm not doing it now in winter. Now I should be doing it now, by the way. But I don't want to do any work now in winter. So that all that needs to be removed and leave the bottom half of the tree. So it's manageable. Manageable, guys. Oh my God. What the heck? Who's gonna eat all these? That's the question I keep getting asked. Well, juice. We juice those. You can't eat them unless you sit there munching and chewing for hours. Alright, so please leave my Hass avocados alone, Mr. Possum. Please, do me a favor. Oh, and I forgot to show you the Afurer Mercot Mandarin. Wow, check that out. Look at all the new tips. New tips everywhere. It's going berserk. And a lot of mandarins. Alright, did I cover everything? Where are we up to? 1 hour and 9 minutes. Yeah guys, I think that's it. We're done. This is the Indian Jamun. The small leaf Jabbo, which can't do anything in the cold, so it's on standby. The seedling Wampy, doing fine. And the, is that the Cedar Bay cherry? No, that's the cherry of the Rio Grande. That's doing perfectly fine. Hasn't lost one leaf. No cold damage at all. Okay, we are done. There's the green sapote again and the Sue Bell above it. The pomelo. We're all done, guys. I think I showed you everything for midwinter. But I didn't look under any of these trees. Aww. Let's look under one at least. These are 2 kaimitos. Or star apple. Alright. Let's undo this one. I've got to open at least one. can't make you watch for a whole hour without showing you something special. There's nothing more special than seeing a star apple in Melbourne in the middle of winter alive. It's pretty damn special to me. Yeah. Let's see. How alive are you? Ooh, it's taken a punch. That's taken a hit. Oh, it's taken a punch. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. Wow, double wrapped. Well, not double wrapped everywhere. Double wrapped on the top and double wrapped on that side there. It's been hit hard. Damn, and we have another 2 months. Another 2.5 months of cold. Cold means under 10. Anything that's single digit is cold for him, not for me and you, because we can put a jacket on. Hang on. Hello. I've got a frost cloth on me, which is much thicker than this frost cloth, right? It's only like paper tissue. Wow, he got knocked out. Almost knocked out. You're still alive, just. Let's check now when I see the other one. I'm curious. Damn, what a way to end it. Everything was so good. Everything was looking so good. That was a blow, a big blow to my optimism. All right, let's. Ooh, ooh! Oh, what a way to end the video! Oh, sorry guys, but I failed with star apple. Meh. What a bummer. Well, let's cross our fingers that the one here on the right pulls through. This one is definitely not gonna make it no matter what, because we have 2 months of cold left. That one stands a slight chance. Oh well. And that's the video. Wow, what a way to end it. Oh, what have they nibbled on here? The Wirtz avocado. Oh, 1. Oh, it's still the same 1. Well, as long as I keep it to 1, it's fine. Oh, jeez. They're happier with the leaves than with the fruit. Weird possums. Alright guys, this is a very, very, very long video, so I'm going to end it now. A lot of you are wondering how the sugar apple and yellow mangosteen have done. I'm curious too, but after seeing what happened to the star apple, I would say that the sugar apple and the... Oh, wait a minute, I see green leaves. The yellow mangosteen there, the leaf is yellow, is green. That's a good sign. And on the sugar apple, not sure. That wasn't looking that good in May when I covered it. So I don't know. Alright guys, we'll do another update in August. Cross your fingers with me. And thanks for watching. This is the African Pride custard apple, which still is flowering. Yeah, so that's just oh, they smell so sweet. The cherry moya is still flowering too. Weird. All right guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and give us a like if you enjoyed the video. It's a long one, but guys, it is what it is. I'm not going to cut it up into 4 parts. You can watch bits and pieces as you prefer. All right. See you from the next one.